Reporting live from Los Angeles, this is another edition of Crazy Chiquita. Today, I'm talking about 4 things that I did as a single woman that helped me when I got married. A couple years ago, well, last year I think, I was giving a talk on being single at a young adults conference, and so many people were like, why are you giving the talk to single people? You're married. And I was like, I didn't come out of the womb married, because that would have been really weird if I was born married, because Daniel didn't even exist when I was born. And that would be really bizarre. So I wasn't born married. I was single for a long time before I got married, and I know some things about being single because I was single. And so when people discount that fact and say that like I can't speak to being single at all, I get puzzled. Anyway, if you're with me, the first one was to cultivate community. It is much more difficult to make meaningful friendships when you are married. You have all different kinds of responsibilities to your spouse, to your family life, etc. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. I found that it was important for me to invest in authentic friendship before I got married because it was helpful for my marriage, and like I didn't think that I would all of a sudden be good at authentic friendship or vulnerability when I got married. Like I had to practice that before within friendships, and that really helped me. The second thing that I did as a single person that helped me in my marriage was to practice personal discipline. Personal discipline is not easy for me as a floopy artist. Like it's really difficult, and I married the most disciplined man on the planet, and sometimes it annoys me, but it's really good because he helps me to be disciplined too. I'm just an artist. It's over here like la-di-da, and my husband is like doing his Excel spreadsheet shortcuts and like putting our budget into all these Excel spreadsheets and like doing all these like organized things. And as a single person, I found myself just living in procrastination station and being like, well, there's always tomorrow to get that thing going or to do that thing. And it was so important for me to start investing in personal discipline, because personal discipline is something that bears a lot of fruit in marriage. Marriage requires discipline. It requires coming through for another person and getting, like, you know, upholding your end of the deal, really, when it comes to taking care of your house, doing your job, whatever that might be. That was number 2. 3 is cultivating an active prayer life. Having an active prayer life is so important because it's not like you just get married and all of a sudden it like appears and like your husband helps you to do that or whatever. Like having an active prayer life was so important so that I had my own personal relationship with God. My future husband had his own personal relationship with God, and when we came together, we each brought our own personal relationship with God into our marriage, and that was a very good thing. And number 4, finances. Money. A question that was very important for me. Would the way that I treat my money affect the next step in my life negatively? Like, where am I spending my money? How am I spending my money? Am I being financially responsible, or am I being like, woo, whatever? Like being able to manage finances like paves a way for smoothness in the arena of finances in marriage. And that's really important because a lot of times like finances in marriage can be a really difficult struggle for people because of the way they spend, and if they're a saver and a spender. Like I practiced saving and like looked at my spending when I was single, and it was so helpful as I moved forward toward marriage in order to like have like a handle on that when I went into my marriage, to like get like how I treated my money, and looking at that, like that question, like would the way I treat my money affect my marriage negatively? Would it put stress on a marriage, etc.? So that's all for Crazy Chiquita. Am I saying that these are foolproof, that they're all gonna work for you? No. Reporting live from Los Angeles, 4 things I did as a single woman that helped me when I got married, when I was like in my later 20s, because I wasn't born married. Okay, bye.